What do you guys think about cosplay? I know there was lots of cosplayers at the Anime Expo too. What do you think about cosplay?
Wait, how do you feel about cosplay?
I wasn't there.
You
I
weren't
wanted
there.
to see it. But I couldn't.
Do you have people your age that you know that cosplay?
Oh yeah. Well,
Oh, you
not
do?
back in Japan, but after I came to US 10 years ago, it's been 10 years. It's almost a decade. That's crazy.
Almost a decade.
I made some friends. White girl. She likes Japanese stuff, so we became friends, and I found out that she's a cosplayer.
Oh.
Now she's studying, teaching Japanese in Hokkaido.
Oh.
But before that, she wanted to be a professional cosplayer, and she's freaking hot.
Yeah, good body. Good body. She has the qualities of a professional cosplayer.
And I know some other friends who live in LA who loves cosplay. I'm sure they were in Anime Expo, but I don't know. I don't have any feeling about cosplay.
Yeah, I see.
I know it's Japanese thing, but it's not like we're proud of having a cosplay culture. I'm happy to see it like kind of going outside Japan worldwide now, but it's not like I'm so proud of cosplay as a Japanese.
But then
cosplay.
From what I've read from one of our bloggers, Risa, like she wrote down that it is not okay to cosplay out on the streets in Japan. Right? It's sort of like a
taboo?
I wouldn't say a taboo, but sort of like
it depends how much is exposed. Like
that too. Like she was saying how she went to this cosplay studio shoot, and like even inside the building, she cannot review what her cosplay is until she got to the room, and then she can take it off and shoot photos. But here it's like you see all these cosplayers out and about. You know, doesn't matter how much skin is exposed. They're out and about. Everybody is just. I don't want to say everybody's cool with it, but it's not like you're not allowed to cosplay out in the streets. Just from what I've heard.
That is something I was definitely shocked about. Was the amount of skin that I saw on some of these girls that were cosplaying. I was like, wait a second,
too.
You're basically naked. And I was actually shocked. Like I went into Target, which was outside of the convention center, and me and my boss actually went into Target, which was really awkward because he's like a guy boss, and then we're walking, and then all of a sudden we see like these girls who like pretty much their whole behind was hanging out, and he's like, "Is this legal?" I was like, "I don't know. Like you're asking me, I don't know if this is legal," but they're in Target. Regular shopping centers, like I know it's like Anime Expo, but these Target people are like not. Some of them don't even know that Anime Expo is going on down the street. Do people have a problem? Like, say if you're, how like usually this cosplay world embraces everybody? I was just wondering, do people have a problem with other people's cosplays? Like, if I'm a cosplayer and I see somebody else with the same character as me, do they nitpick at that? Like, ew, your costume's weird, or you're.
There's no such rule.
Well, no, there's like, I don't want to say rules, but there are gonna be cosplayers. I think certain people are like, hey, I made this cosplay, but I know you didn't make your cosplay. Like there's this thing about people being mad about cosplayers who don't make their own cosplays.
Authenticity.
So who's making the cosplay?
They probably bought it off China or bought it from.
And you can tell.
Yeah. Sometimes you can just obviously tell it's obviously bought. You didn't make it, but honestly, like I just think. It doesn't matter. You're just putting on something. You just want to be part of the event. I don't think it really matters if you didn't make it or not. That's just so ridiculous. But that is an issue. Yeah. That is an issue that I hear from time to time.
So it's not a really peaceful environment.
No.
It's actually, you know what?
It's chaotic.
I heard cosplay contests are not that peaceful either. It's so competitive.
Yeah, it is.
Cosplay contests are so competitive.
I mean, it's nice to be competitive, but it's not nice to be hateful. Each other, right? Like, over the cosplay that's made in China versus the cosplay that's made by yourself, and it's like
right.
I don't know.
I just think it's weird. I just think like it doesn't matter. You're cosplaying. You do your thing. You just want to be part of the event. It doesn't matter if you made it or not. If you make it, kudos to you. That's like freaking amazing. But if you buy it, there's really no.
But that's just
Foul.
like a musician. Like you kind of like I know personally I lose kind of like the respect when I feel like when I know an artist doesn't like write their own stuff or at least put some kind of input into their own stuff. Like, you know, like that. So I kind of like tend to drain away from that, which I find interesting because as much as they complain about the whole like cosplay thing and the authenticity, majority of those anime singers do not write their own music, do not produce their own music, do not have any input in their music.
They're just an icon.
Yeah, they're just an icon. They're just
You're
a face.
revealing too much truth behind the industry.
Sorry.
I do
I'm just saying. I just thought it was interesting. Yeah, I just thought it was interesting.
In that sense, I agree.
Contradiction.
I just think that it doesn't give right to people to just yell at someone else who's got the China made
black market
cosplay,
Goku
right?
costume.